everyone. Good afternoon. How's your day going? Hope you're all doing well. So I thought I'd do something a little unusual. I wanted to revisit some of Chantal's older content, specifically her Cuba rage, because the Cuba rage, it gets brought up a lot on the reaction channels. And those that are on Chantal's side of the pasture, those of you that are Beezers, Chantal refuses to address her Cuba rage. And if you'd like to know why, it's because during her time in Cuba, she did a series of rages where she said pretty much every offensive thing you could think of and tried to use the excuse of being inebriated as to why she said those things. Now, I've been around people who have been inebriated, but that did not automatically mean they were going to be racist or hateful in any way. Every person is different when they drink. Some people get happy, some people get angry, but it doesn't mean that the moment you take a drink, that you become as incredibly hateful as you could think of. So I wanted to revisit the Cuba rage. And anybody who's a Beezer who might be curious as to what was said, because Chantal refuses to say, and she certainly refuses to show the footage on her channel. And if you want my opinion as to why, I think she won't play the Cuba rage or talk about the Cuba rage, because those of you that are new Beezers, please know this. Her income has gone down drastically since this time. And those of you that are on her channel, you might be people that you're new to the foodie verse, and she wants to keep you around. So she can't expose anything about herself that will turn you all off from being there and giving the super chats and giving the membership signups. So Foodie likes to dirty delete things that are offensive and that might hurt her income. But if you're curious about what she said that she is so afraid of, well, let's just take a walk back in time, shall we? So those of you that are on that side of the fence, you can know exactly what was said, or at least a small portion of what was said, because I can't react to the whole Cuba rage. Just one of her rages was almost 4 hours long. Before we get into that, a couple of things I want to share with you. This is my Twitter, okay? It's a beautiful picture I found on Twitter. But this is what I wanted to spotlight before we begin. This is courtesy of Sioban. Foodie Beauty just needs to get into his house, and then everything will be perfect. Note, this was not about Natter, nor her fake spouse. It was about a guy she was interested in a while ago called Nick. This clip is creepy, and yes, I will agree with that. This is an older clip of Chantal, and she's talking about a guy she likes, and she is obsessed with getting into a guy's house. She's a single woman. I'm a single woman. And I never obsessed of getting into a guy's house, but I'm just going to go on feeling here. I'm going to say the reason why she was so obsessed with getting into a guy's house, I think it was one part because she felt she was getting closer to a guy that she liked. And another part of that was if she got into a guy's house, she could leave her stuff there and then he would never be able to get rid of her. But I'll play the clip and let you guys decide how you feel about it.
To get in his fucking house and get to him, and then he won't, it'll be perfect. Like I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. Like I feel like I need to get into his house. To get in his fucking house and get.
So I'm a single woman. I have never obsessed with getting into a man's house. Like I just had to get in there. You just have to get in there. Foodie was obsessed with getting into Nick's house. Was it because you wanted to leave your stuff at Nick's house and that way you'd always have a reason to call him and bother him? You were obsessed with getting into Natter's house. You're just all about that life of trying to establish yourself so that men cannot escape you. looking at you, Foodie, listening to you, Foodie, I consider you to be a gluttonous black widow spider. Black widow spiders, the females, they tend to eat the males after mating. And that's what you do. You eat food and you'll run through men and use them up. You are a gluttonous black widow spider. You know, you're poisonous. And anybody that gets near you does not walk away unscathed. Nobody escapes Chantal until she lets you go. And if you're a man, she's never going to let go. She's always going to try to hang on to you for one purpose or another, whether it's for money or intimate relations or party favors. She's going to hang on to you until you're all used up, and then she'll move on to somebody else. So with that said, let's go to the infamous Cuba rage, courtesy of the channel Just Saying. Just Saying has a great channel. She does a lot of archive material as well as reacts. I totally recommend checking out Just Saying's channel. I will leave a link for the video in the description if you want to check out all of it in its entirety. If you're a beezer or a non-beezer, you want to see the whole thing, you want to see how offensive Chantal really is, go for it. I'm not going to be able to react to all of it. But before we get started, a word of warning. Chantal's going to do a lot of swearing. She's going to say a lot of offensive things. So if anything offends you, I apologize for what you're about to hear. But remember, these are things coming out of her mouth, not my mouth. But for those who are curious about this Cuba rage, you've never seen it, you've never heard it, what you're about to see is Foodie Beauty with no mask on. She's going to be at her most honest and her most offensive. When she gets on camera these days, she keeps on a mask. She keeps on a facade. The Cuba rages are infamous because this was a rare moment when those masks were completely off and she was at her absolute worst. So I'm just pre-warning you for about what you're gonna watch. Okay. So let's get to, shall we?
I'm just gonna be hammered going into the fucking plane because you know what? If you're hammered going on the plane, you gotta be afraid of nothing.
You know, there's another reason why I'm doing this retro react. So this video is 9 months old. It's almost a year old. And Chantal swears that she's a changed woman now, almost a year later. But yet, every time she leaves her home and she goes on vacation, she does the same activities wherever she goes. She went to Cuba. It was supposed to be a break away from Natter. All she did during her trip was sit in her room and eat and rage endlessly and talk about Natter for hours and hours and hours the entire trip. She did not really go outside and do anything. She just focused on doing live stream after live stream after live stream. She could have shown us content, very interesting content of the different things in Cuba. She chose not to. Now she's in Kuwait. She's ready to come home. And what has she done in Kuwait? Granted, because she's in Kuwait and she can't do party favors and she can't drink, she can't be inebriated on camera, but the premise is still the same. She went to Kuwait and all she's done is be angry. She's angry all the time. So it just seems like every time she goes on vacation, it's a complete fail because she's not really enjoying herself. She's too busy being angry or pretending to be angry. And an interesting note to add to this, Natter did a live stream on his channel and he showed receipts of he and Foodie talking back and forth. And Foodie saying in the receipts, in the text messages, that she was going to tell everybody that she was in love with a waiter in Cuba. And Natter was telling her to get mad at him and to talk about him. So that's precisely what she did. They had this all planned out. This rage was all planned out. All of it. So she decided to come on camera, drink a little alcohol, and let loose. And trust me, she did. So Y'all are going to listen. Those of you that are beezers, if you're curious, you're going to hear it and you can make your own assessment. Form your own opinion. Let's do this.
Havana una na. Mahal bel una na.
And you know what the sad part is? Those of you that are beezers that have never seen the Cuba Rage, those of you that maybe you joined up on Chantal's channel recently that are seeing the toned down, restricted, polite Chantal, y'all are in for a shock. You're in for a big, big, big shock because Chantal's going to be coming home soon. And while she's been in Kuwait, she has not done anything to fix herself. She's still the same person. The moment her feet gets back on Canadian soil, the mask is going to come off again. She's going to drink again. She's going to do her party favors. She's going to be back to doing her wheelchair edibles and more, possibly even the cocoa. And she's going to be doing really wild streams. And the next day after those streams, that's when you're really going to see it. That's when you're really going to get it. Because the day after, she's always grumpy, angry, irritable, snobby, stuck up, rude, obnoxious. You guys have no idea what you're in for. You have no idea, but you'll find out. Don't take my word for it. Don't listen to me. Just hang in there and you'll see for yourself. But I'm just giving you a glimpse into what you're going to be in for.
Alcoholic poisoning. I think there's a hot doctor on. Why am I live right now? Actually, let's go get some french fries. Ugh. I want to listen to music. I'm getting married now. I'm getting married to fucking that guy.
Let me slow down the speed because she's talking like a chipmunk. Oops, sorry, wrong section. Let me try again. Let's see.
We are already packed. We get sprung so easily. I am packed. I gotta go be in the lobby in the morning. I'm not gonna sleep. Sci-fi master. Okay.
This was the rage that she did the night before she left to go back to Canada. She was raging drunk all night. She should have been getting her sleep to get on the plane the next day. And she's up and she just can't resist doing a 4-hour live stream.
Give her her piece. 90 days art. I'm in love. I don't want to leave. I'm leaving.
Now, any beezers coming over here, take note of what you're seeing right now. It's important because this woman, Chantal, can fake emotion at the drop of a hat. She can go from giggling and laughing to fake crying and then back to laughing again. I mean, she can just switch it on and off like a light switch. She's very emotionally manipulative. Like she'll conjure up some impression that she's going to cry, and she's watching the chat to see what people are saying. She wants people to be worried and concerned about her. She wants to be the center of attention always. She knows how to manipulate money out of people. She knows how to keep the attention on her. If you're a beezer, you got to know this. You're going to have to learn this. Learn this now before she comes home.
I just want to go.
Notice there's crying going on, but there's no tears. And has anybody out there ever really cried? I mean, not like straight up like 4-hour ugly crying, but you were really sad. What happens? Your nose gets all stuffed up. Your nose starts running. You sound stuffed up. Your cheeks get red. You know, your tears are running down your face. Your mascara is running down your face if you're wearing mascara. Ain't none of that happening here. She's fake crying. Who does this? Who gets on camera and fake cries to get people to feel concerned for you when there's absolutely nothing wrong? You're just putting on an act. You fake crying. Look, she'll fake cry for a minute, and then she'll look at the chat like, are they watching? What are their reactions? Are they worried about me? And then she'll switch. And laughing during her crying. You can't do that.
I'm drunk. And whenever you're drunk, all your problems come back. I used to go listen to music and go to the bar and hang out with people like I've been doing. Hot dogs?
See? All that supposed crying and she brightened right up. She's laughing now. That is such a red flag to show that it's fake. She knows how to manipulate the audience by acting a certain way to get a certain response, whether it's them giving super chats or giving her attention. People in the chat saying, are you okay? Don't cry, Chantal. Don't feel bad. There was another part, one of her Cuba rages, I remember, where she was saying she was freaking out. And people were really concerned about her, that she was freaking out. This is just one of her Cuba rages. For those who are interested, who've never seen her Cuba rages, there are several parts. Trust me, the reactors could barely keep up with it all that night. She was up all night long.
Ham and cheese.
See, laughing back to crying, then crying back to laughing. Phony. So phony.
How am I a problem, EG? I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, you're awesomely bad.
You gonna hold it yourself? Okay.
The stopping and the starting of the crying just does it for me. Does it do it for you too? And the non-Oscar goes to Foodie Beauty for her phony, fake, poor performance in this play.
It doesn't fucking matter, does it? Because you know what? It doesn't matter. Because you know what? Like, honestly, being alone never fucking helps you anyway. It doesn't fucking get you anywhere in life. Oh shit. How long have I been in love with Natter and I got me fucking nowhere. And then
See, she's doing right here what he told her to do. He texts her and says, talk about me. He wanted her to talk about him. They were supposed to be broke up. They're supposed to be done. The sad part is a lot of her beezers got behind her. Every single time she would say to her audience, I'm done with Natter. They would be cheering. They would be celebrating a little bit too early, saying, good for you. We're glad you're getting away from that loser. And they would try to show support through comments and by giving the super chats. Every time she said, I'm done with Natter, she would get an uptick in memberships and money. So this Cuba trip was supposed to be her eat, pray, love moment of getting away from Natter, but she wasn't away from Natter. She was still very much talking to him. She's still talking to him now, and it's been a year later. She'll never get away from Natter. He'll never get away from her. Ever. Natter recently popped up with a whole bunch of new groceries. Where do you think they came from? Foodie. She bought him all those groceries. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
How long have I been in love with this new guy? Huh? I'm not in love with this new guy. I really like him. And it's just so fucked up that I just can't have what I want whenever I want. That he, because of legal reasons, has to be here. Like, what? Why can't he come to Canada in my suitcase? I mean, I've been seeing him every night.
Yeah, this was her pretending to like the waiter. She never was into the waiter. She was always into Natter. And Natter is her sugar baby. He's been her sugar baby for the longest. Do you guys honestly think that if Natter is getting money from Chantal, that he's going to allow somebody else to take his place? No, absolutely not. She's a lol cow, and he's going to get all the milk out of her that he can get. He's not going to share it with somebody else.
Now I have to go. And when I get back to Canada, what am I going to think about? What? If I marry him, will he be able to come to Canada? I just want to go listen to music. I don't want to be all night. I know, $500 is not that much. Yeah, Mama Jean. I'm okay. I'm just so emotional, you know. And I haven't been live all day. The Italian restaurant was gross. The beef was like a piece of fucking shoe leather.
So she went to Cuba, and Cuba's full of awesome places to visit and places to go. Chantal went to a resort, and she never left the resort. She went down to the buffet area and she stayed there. She practically camped out there. It was either there or her room, and she did a couple of trips to the beach, but that was it. Like, that was the trip. She could have gotten so much great, interesting content for herself, her channel, and her viewers. She didn't even bother. She did the exact same things in Cuba that she did at home. Same kind of content. And it's the same situation with Kuwait. There's lots to do in Kuwait, and she's barely done anything in Kuwait in the 3 months that she's been there. All she's doing is paying an extreme amount of money just to go to another place to eat. And worse, eat the same foods that she eats when she's back home in Canada. She's eating the fast food.
I prefer the fuck. Why do you have to pretend just to make white people? I fucking hate white people more than
Okay, warning, she's about to go into a racist rant.
anything in my fucking life. I fucking hate white people. I hate you. You're a piece of shit. What you've done to the world. You know that, you fucking entitled piece of shit. I fucking hate white people. I hate white people. Yeah, I hate white people.
See, anybody that's a beezer, if you don't like my reaction, that's perfectly fine. If you don't like me, that's also perfectly fine. You want to know who Chantal is, who she really is without the mask on, without the manipulation, without the BS? Watch this video. Go on JUSTSAYIN's channel and watch the video. Watch all of it. You'll get a good idea of who this woman is, how awful she is, how effed up she is.
Yeah, I hate myself. I hate white people for exploiting the rest of the world. I hate that I'm privileged. I fucking hate it. I hate that I'm privileged. Because you know what? I'm just gonna share all my fucking money with everybody.
You do anyway. You do share your money with everybody, but just all the wrong people. And you sharing your money with all the wrong people is the reason why you need so much money from your members and from YouTube. That's why you're so hyper fixated on the views, on the memberships, on the everything, because you've got too many losers on your payroll and none of them got a job. You're supporting yourself. You're supporting Pete's, Natter, Dee, Sala. There might be others. 5 people on your payroll, Chantal, that you have to give money to. If you told some of those people to go and get a job and they got a job, you wouldn't have to be so fixated on money. You know, a big check is a big check until you start divvying it up and everybody getting a slice of the pie. The more they take out, the less you have yourself. But you even said yourself that when you get your money, you spend it on nonsense. Nata revealed you spend about $4,000 a month on junk food. I can't even. I can't relate, girl. I just can't. Look, I got a sweet tooth. We all have a sweet tooth, but not to that degree. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. And another few thousand on your green habit. Yeah, that stuff's about to start up yet again. When the moment you get back to Canada, you would have more money if you weren't so stupid when it came to money.
I don't care. I don't care about money. I just want people to be happy and not suffer.
She says, I don't care about money. You know what the universe said? When it heard her say that, it said, oh, really? You don't care about money? Well, let's just help you with your problem. You don't like money. You don't care about money. Let's put that to the test. Let's put it to the test, Foodie. Let's see if you don't care about money. Let's see if you mean it when you say that you don't care if you only have 5 VIBs. Let's see if you are being honest when you said that. See, Foodie, when you say things like that, I don't know if you realize it, but the things you say, the energy you put out, you're manifesting something. Okay? You're manifesting something. In this rage, you said, I don't care about money. I hate money. The universe heard you. And look what happened to your channel. Your views are going down. Interest is going down. A lot of the beezers that were around during this period are no longer around. They've gone elsewhere. The people that are on your channel right now that still want you, a lot of them are new beezers that have no idea about your Cuba rage. And you make sure they don't know. Because whenever somebody brings it up or shows it on their channel, you avoid it like the plague. You won't play it, you won't show it, you won't talk about it, because you don't want those people entering the arena to know of your past discretions. You're afraid of losing even more income than what you've already lost.
I'm serious. And this fucking asshole old piece of shit with wrinkly fucking balls, I hope he fucking... Honestly, this piece of shit ruined my whole fucking day. In the lunch hall, he was in line with his fucking backpack. And they don't have fucking relish. Oh, go back to Canada and get your fucking relish, you piece of fucking old shit. Oh, I was ready to tell him off.
Age shaming.
The whole time he ruined my whole fucking day, complaining about the service. You don't have relish on your burger. Ew. White fucking problem. Who gives a fuck if you don't have relish? Shove your relish so far up your fucking ass, you old piece of fucking white shit. I hate white people. I fucking hate white people.
Chantal hates all people, and she hates herself. If you're a woman, if you're female, she hates you. She hates other women. If you're older, she hates you. She hates everybody, including herself, but especially herself. And she projects that on other people.
Sorry. Wrong hole.
That's a first.
Hi. I hate white people. We're entitled pieces of shit. And Cuban people are fucking suffering every day. They get half a fucking roof when they get a hurricane. And here we are. Ooh, ooh, I don't have relish in my burger.
So those of you that are Beezers, are you okay with her making racist comments? Because this is a racist comment. The thing she's saying is very racist. I hate white people. Although this person, Chantal, is from Canada. She's a white woman. And she has the most entitled, stuck-up attitude I have ever seen. She thinks just because she's on YouTube and she's making a bigger check than some of us, that she's above all of us. She has that ridiculous attitude, even though her life is in complete ruins. But she has this entitled, I'm above all of you attitude. She feels so entitled and so above everyone that she thinks she can make hateful comments like this and get away with it because there's really no consequence. I honestly feel that she's an abusive person, and abusive people are always testing the boundaries of those they abuse. In Chantal's case, when she gets into her chat room, like when she goes onto her channel, she keeps testing the limits of those that are her VIBs and those people that are her viewers. Like, how far can I push them before they leave? Like, how offensive can I be? How rude can I be? How much can I humiliate them and embarrass them and tick them off before they've had enough? She likes to push the boundaries back. And if you let her get away with it, she'll push it back even further the next time. When it comes to an abusive person, the only way to make them stop the abuse is to turn away from them and walk away. The more you stay away, the more you stay in front of them, the more they will hurt you. Chantal has doxed her own members. She has humiliated and embarrassed members by talking about them in live streams, showing pictures of them on her community tab. I mean, just because you're a Beezer and she has not talked about you yet, just because she has not gone off on you yet, doesn't mean she never will. Just because you're paying your $5 doesn't mean you're free from her rage and her abuse. It just means it hasn't happened today.
I don't get you. Big fucking no, you old, white, saggy, bald piece of fucking shit. Go back to your fucking diabetic wife, you piece of fucking shit. Oh, I hate people. Sorry. Ugh.
And the funny thing is that Chantal, she hates older people, but yet she's 38 years old. She's close to 40. She's not exactly 20, but yet she hates older people. So anybody in Chantal's audience, if you are what she would be considered to be older, just understand that you're paying a membership to somebody that if you guys were in the same room and she saw you, that she'd probably be talking crap behind your back. Or maybe even in front of your face, depending on what her mood might be and if she's intoxicated.
My wife is at home. She don't want to come to Cuba because it's not comfortable for her. Oh, well, like Cuba really gives a shit about your wife, Mr. Relish Man. Guess what, Mr. Relish Man? Nobody gives a fuck about your white piece of shit wife in the fucking Western world, worrying about if your husband with saggy balls have fucking relish. Nobody gives a shit! Okay.
And she's doing all this, she's screaming in a hotel room where there are people in the next room. I'm sure they were loving the fact that she was making all this noise, just being so rude and disrespectful when she didn't have to be. This is supposed to be her vacation. Vacations are supposed to be fun. You're doing fun things. You're making fun memories. not Chantal. It just seems like everywhere she goes, it doesn't matter if it's at home or flying to another country, misery follows her. Let me correct that. Misery is her. That's why it follows her, because it is her. So all that raging just a minute ago when she's laughing, that's how you know it's phony. Phony, fake, fake outrage. She likes to talk about fake outrage. Here we go. Prime example right in front of you. Fake outrage, fake, phony for views, rage for pay.
I wanted to tell him to shut the fuck up. I wanted to tell him to shut the fuck up. Oh, you don't have a relish on your burger. Ooh. Well, why the fuck are you vacationing in Cuba and you want to eat a fucking burger? Maybe you should eat rice and peas, you stupid bitch. Maybe you should eat rice and peas, you stupid bitch. Yeah. Oh, if I see him tomorrow, you fucking bet I'm gonna fucking give him shit. You old wrinkly sack. Sorry.
Oh, you're going to see him tomorrow and do what? Beat him up? Oh, you want to go to jail? You're making threats you're never going to carry out. Chantal's a coward. She feels free to be this bold online because the things that she's saying, the people that she's talking about can't hear her, can't physically respond or verbally respond. But she's that kind of person. She'll talk all kinds of trash behind your back. But if you got right in front of her and looked her in the eye and said, "Excuse me, say it now. I'm right here," she'd clam up. She wouldn't say a word. She would just blush and giggle nervously and then turn away scared. Yeah, she's a coward.
Sorry. I gotta plug in my phone. I hate privileged white people more than anything in the fucking world. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. All right. If you hate privileged white people like I do, all right. Hi. Hi. Excuse me. What's pathetic? I'm losing my channel again? Why?
Yeah, people were reporting the stream this night. But Chantal likes to play that game with YouTube where she'll do a stream, she'll get her attention, she'll make some super chats, maybe get some membership signups, and then just so YouTube can't punish her, she'll delete the stream. That's the game she plays with YouTube. If she had left some of these streams up, she would have gotten in trouble a long time ago. But she's sneaky smart. She's sneaky smart. She knows how to play the game with YouTube. She knows her way around the rules. Do whatever you want, be as offensive as you want. As long as you get rid of the evidence, YouTube will not punish you. They can't punish you because by the time YouTube gets around to the stream, it's either privated or it's off your channel. Therefore, there's no liability. So that's what she did this night.
Hi, plain cheeseburgers! If you don't agree with me, fuck you. Chinny fondue, eat my fucking ass, you piece of shit. Blocked.
See, these are members she's talking to. Chantal never does open stream. She always does VIB streams because she wants her hug box. She hates when it's non-paying members and paying members. She wants paying members only. Chantal, in her mind, figured, I'm going to force people to pay to talk to me, and they'll do it just because they want to talk to me so badly. Let me put everything behind a paywall. Chantal, you're an idiot. You're a fool. People don't like to be forced to pay to talk to somebody else, not when there's other options to talk to other people for free. But you're so money hungry, you put all your conversation behind a paywall. But here she is on this stream, on this night, talking to her VIBs this way. So what did I say earlier? That's now been proven. If you're a VIB and you pay your $5, it doesn't mean you're free from her rage, that she's going to treat you with courtesy and respect and kindness. No. It just means you gave her $5. That's it. Now, if you gave big super chats, like into the thousands, like SJM used to do, she might be nice to you because you're giving more than $5. But just paying the $5 means you're still in the danger zone, especially when she gets like this. And she will again because she's coming home and she's going to party. Oh, is she going to party? And the mood swings are going to happen. And the rage that's been building up for 3 months is going to come out again. Oh, yeah. She's got a lot of things bottled up and she's going to let them all out. And if you're a VIB, God help you. You're in the firing range.
I don't want to be a privileged white person. Actually, I'm not a privileged. You know what? I give a lot. I'm fucking generous as fuck. Because you know what? These people fucking deserve it. These Latino people who work to slave their fucking ass to serve us fucking shoe leather beef. Because it's what's familiar.
Oh, by the way, Chantal, I have a question. So on this trip, you got some Cuban coffee, a package of Cuban coffee. You promised Ashley you'd send her the Cuban coffee. You never sent it to her. I'm so generous with people, you say. You never sent Ashley her coffee. Not that I like Ashley Lamborghini. The unholy trinity, those hyenas, I have no love for them. They've been in my chats before. They've acted up and they all got blocked. But still, you made a promise to somebody who was a mod, who was one of your VIBs, and you never fulfilled it. So you're so generous with people, though, right? You're so caring. Yeah, all right.
Or go another way to give us fucking relish on her burger. Yeah. I'm poor as hell. I fucking feel bad for poor people and I want to give them all my money. Bees or drink some water.
Yeah, you feel bad for poor people, right? You want to give them all your money. There's a loophole with that. Since you seem to like that word these days, loophole, let's use the word loophole in this instance. The loophole in her helping people that are needing money is you have to be a male, yes. You have to be a male that she desires, check. And you have to reach some sort of business deal with Chantal. Then she'll help you. She's not going to help you for free. Nothing comes for free with Chantal. Never. There's always a caveat. There's always a fine print on the contract. If you accept anything from Chantal, gifts, money, help with a YouTube channel, understand what you're signing up for. You'll never get rid of her. You'll never escape her. Once she does something for you, she owns you. You are now a possession and you owe her, and she will hold that over your head and beat you over the head with it till the end of time. So she likes to tell herself, I'm so generous. I'm so caring of people. BS. You're not caring. You're just looking for a way to canoodle yourself into a relationship or a business transaction deal with somebody. Maybe they're lacking in money and you want to take advantage. You're a predator.
I'm a privileged white person and I fucking hate it. I hate it.
And the universe heard you and said, let's help out with that. We're going to take some of your money away.
I hate being fucking privileged. And I feel bad for everybody and I want to help everybody and I love everybody. It's not fucking fair. No, Zoe, it's not fair. The world is not fair and I fucking hate it. I hate that the world's not fair. And ever since I traveled here, I noticed that it's not fair. And I fucking hate it. Yes, I do. I hate it. It's not fair. Am I insane? Why is it not fair? It's not fair. The world's not fair. I hate the world. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Let's look at a hoagie and french fries. No, I'm
So, like anybody from Chantal's side, have you noticed like how fast and how quick she switches from one emotion to the next, one emotion to the next, one emotion to the next, 1 minute crying, the next minute laughing, back to crying, back to laughing. If the emotion's real, you can't switch that fast. She's doing it because she's in front of a camera. This is all phony. Phony. She was never done with Natter. Natter even said so. He showed the receipts recently on his live stream, the interactions between them. She said in her text message, I'm going to pretend to be in love with this waiter guy. Deflection. So everybody was thinking that she was done with Natter and she can keep that up for a while. He said to her, talk about me. Planned. I know a lot of people don't want to believe it. I know a lot of people want to believe Chantal's stupid. She's so stupid she could never pull that off. She's not that smart. You don't have to be a 200 IQ to scam people. You just got to know how to do it. You got to have experience. And trust me, she does. Scamming people is what she started doing when she was a teenager. And she just perfected her craft when she got on YouTube. She learned how to play the system of YouTube, how to play with people's emotions on YouTube, how to get the money out of them. She even figured out that if she got people angry, she'd make more money that way. She would get hate super chats. Where some people feel bad being the bad guy, Chantal embraces that role with her whole heart. I used to watch professional wrestling when I was young. You had your baby faces that were the good guys. You had the heels that were the bad guys. She is the heel on YouTube. She walks through the crowd. They boo and hiss at her. They throw tomatoes. And she wants that to happen. She wants that negative attention. She doesn't want to be a positive person on YouTube. She wants people to give her that hate because that hate is profitable. The more you hate Chantal, the more you're going to get angry, the more that anger is going to blind you, and you'll send super chats because you want to scream in her face and you can't, but you got to let that anger out. That's what she's counting on. That's what she was doing here. That's the game. Play on people's negative emotions, play on people's anger to make money. She even knew how to flip that game backwards and make it work. She said in one of the live streams at Natter's, I'm not as stupid as you guys think. I believe her. I really believe her. She may be stupid in other parts of her life, like money management, but when it comes to scamming and manipulating and hurting, she's a master. She's an expert.
I'm drunk, guys, but I sincerely mean it. And I've been saying that even when sober. I feel bad. I hate it. I hate being fucking white. I hate it. And as long as I'm white and privileged, I'm gonna fucking do everything I can with my money to help other people. I'm gonna help other people. I gave away my laptop today. I don't care. I gave away my laptop. Because you know what? I don't use it. I don't use it.
I don't think she gave away her laptop. As I've said, Chantal does nothing for free. She's not a truly generous person. I don't think she gave away a laptop. I think she traded it for something, perhaps party favors. You know, since she didn't have cash money, she just used the laptop as currency for something else. That's what I think. Chantal does nothing for free, ever.
Yeah. I make a lot of money, and I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't care. I don't care about money. I just want people to be happy.
She's lying right here. If she doesn't care about money, why is she so fixated, even now, on what the reaction channels are doing? Watching their views, watching their engagement, preoccupied with their money. She's always got her eyes on that. You guys saw the react that I did yesterday, where she was doing a live, and she should have been paying attention to her paying members because she did a VIB chat, not open chat, where people could talk to her for free. During her live chat, where was her attention? On the reaction channels, pulling up Monty's channel, pulling up FFG, reacting to milk tea. Does that sound like the actions of someone who doesn't care about money? No. It's the actions of somebody who cares very much about money and can't stay in their own lane and figure out how they can make money themselves where they're at. Coveting what other people have versus figuring out how can I get more of what I need.
Nothing. I don't give a fuck about material shit. Who gives a shit? The computer I don't even use? Who cares? Go to bed. I'm not going to bed all night. I'm staying awake drunk, and if you don't like it, then leave! Hi, cute and better. Welcome to Red Corporation's Recipes. Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm drunk off rum. Ooh, really? It hasn't been deleted so far, motherfucker. Paying poor people to starfish. Oh well, I guess it makes me a saint then, doesn't it? Are you jealous? Yeah, you are jealous. Drink more. Let's go have some shots. Report the racist. Yeah, I fucking hate white people. Report it, bitch. Report it, bitch. Your info is on the laptop. I don't give a fuck. You think I care, Shell? Why are you so frantic? Who gives a fuck? Just be less frantic.
Apologies for her naughty mouth. I don't like all that cursing. But this is Chantal drunk. The profanity just coming out of her mouth like river water. And this is the Chantal that's going to come back to Canada. She's going to be this way again, like the profanity just flowing.
EG, can you tell everyone to fuck off? Do it right now. If you love me, tell everyone to fuck off.
Remember what I said, this is not open chat, this is VIP chat. So she's telling all of her VIPs to screw off, disrespecting everyone.
This rage is so random, I know. Psychotic.
Your rage is so fake.
No, I'm drunk. And I hate white people. I fucking hate white people.
You want my opinion? Yes. Do I think Chantal was a little drunk? Yeah. Do I think that she exaggerated it? That she was trying to make it seem more than what it was? Yeah. I think she's faking part of being drunk. She had herself some drinks, but she's not nearly at the level of drunkenness as she's portraying herself to be.
That makes me racist. I don't give a flying fucking cockroach. Flying cockroach, fuck. I took a picture of my fupa. I'm gonna go when I can. I don't care if you drink more rum. It's your vacation. I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm gonna be drunk on the plane. Fuck it. Hey, I'm Hammer. Can I have a seatbelt extender? Just wait. I'm gonna go live too. Airplane mode! I don't give a fuck. I'm fat. You know what? Every single fucking average sized body piece of shit on the fucking plane can kiss my fucking ass. Oh, sorry. You know what? I'm gonna say that too. Oh, sorry. I'm infringing on your little piece of shit fucking airplane space, skinny asshole. I don't care. You know what? You can suck my fat ass and you're gonna fucking love it.
So anybody in her audience that's a beezer, if you happen to be skinny, she doesn't like you. She hates you. You see, there's hate going all the way around. If you're of a bigger size, she's going to hate you. If you're skinny, she's going to hate you. If you're a woman, she's going to hate you. If you're older, she's going to hate you. This woman's just hateful.
They won't let me on the plane. Yeah, they will. I don't give a shit. You think I feel bad for people that have to endure my extra hip space because I'm fat? Ooh, you have to feel my hip when you're in your seat. Oh, sorry. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I'm fat. Fucking like it or buy another fucking seat, you asshole. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what people think. Ooh, sorry. You're offended by my extra hip space? Or my extra roll intruding on your fucking plane seat? Ask me if I care. Go ahead. Somebody please ask me if I care. EG, ask me if I care. I'm dying to tell you that I don't give a fuck. I'm dying to tell you that Havana number 7 don't give a fuck. old piece of shit from fucking Gatineau, you're gonna get my extra ass face on your fucking plane seat. I don't give a shit. Go complain to the fucking authorities. Sunwing, guess what? You have an obese passenger who can't shit on your flight. So you know what? You know what? You know what? Fuck you. And fuck Sunwing. And fuck every fat phobic fucking airline out there. Yeah.
You know, there's fat phobia, and then there's just being courteous. If you are of a larger size and you're traveling, like say on an airplane, then it's courteous that you make sure that you buy the proper number of seats for your size, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3. That's not just for your comfort, but also your safety and the safety of other people. And this rude attitude that she's got on, like if somebody is sitting next to her and she did not buy another seat and they're just going to have to be uncomfortable for perhaps a several hour flight, that's just rude. That's just rude because you didn't take the extra step to get the extra seat. The person that might be sitting next to you, they have to be uncomfortable because you were so inconsiderate. That's rude.
Kiss my fat, wrinkly, fupa, rolly ass. Yes. Kiss it, Sunwing. Kiss it.
Something tells me she did not get on the plane with all this attitude. That she wouldn't dare talk to people in real life that she does on camera. She's just trying to make herself sound like a badass. And trust me, Chantal, you're not. You're not.
I'm not apologizing for being fucking morbidly obese anymore. And I'm gonna fly on every normal air flight, and every person who sits beside me is going to be uncomfortable, and I don't give a shit. Actually, the more uncomfortable you are sitting beside me, the more I'm going to feel so beautiful in my heart. Oh, yeah. It's going to make me feel so good. I love it. No, Bay Nation, I'll call you after. I love ranting right now.
Even though the ranting is obviously fake.
Oh, the rum. Okay. No, it's because my phone was at 5%. Sorry, I'm just talking from my mind right now.
She's saying their phone is at 5%, but yet this live stream went on for 3.5 hours. So right there, she's telling a lie because I've had a cell phone that was at 5%. It could not last another 3.5 hours, especially with a live stream. She lying.
How am I gonna lose my channel, Rhonda? Because I'm ranting against white people? Report me. I don't care. I don't even care if I lose my channel right now. I don't give a shit.
She says she doesn't care, but yet when she lost her channel, she was freaking out. And she was so happy when she finally got it back. But she went to YouTube and everybody, to her own members, saying, if YouTube lets me back on, I'll be nice to you guys. I'll give you great content. She made all kinds of promises. Y'all remember? And then when she came back, she was worse than she ever had been. She just felt so cocky. She just felt so untouchable that YouTube put up with it and they allowed it.
For speaking my mind? What? Am I being disrespectful? White privilege is a thing, and I fucking hate white people. I hate white people because we suck, because we don't give a fuck. All we care about is relish. Meanwhile,
All you care about are nashies.
somebody in Cuba has half a fucking roof during a hurricane, and we don't give a fuck because all we would care about is relish. Oh yeah, relish. Ooh, relish. Sorry. No, we shouldn't be apologizing for being white. I guess I'm just like, yes, we should be, because we are fucking privileged and we should realize it. I think we should help people in the world. With these ugly, old, saggy, fucking wrinkly, old, white fucking colonizing piece of fucking shit. I don't want to do it. Okay? Thank you. I hate white people. I hate white people. I hate white people. Alright. I hate all white people. I
Yeah,
hate
I'm sick of this
Yes.
subject. Next.
Spain is not a third world country. You shouldn't hate any color. I
Nope.
don't hate white people. And in a way, I hate white culture. I do. Because it's very fucking unfair. That's what I hate about it. I don't hate white people because they're white. I don't hate white people because of who they are. I hate it because it's unfair. And I just hate that. I hate colonization. I hate that whole fucking attitude.
Okay, let's move
I
on.
don't give a fuck. You think I care about fucking money and material shit? It's bullshit. We're here to have a good time. Material shit is irrelevant to me. Nothing. If an iPad makes you happy, Sabrina,
You know, what's funny about her saying that? She says, I don't care about money. But she also said in a video that she would not be doing YouTube unless she was making money. She would never come on YouTube and do what she's doing for free. And you have to wonder, if YouTube did not give the option to monetize content and make money off of content, if we would have seen any of this drama at all, ever. Probably not. Chantal wouldn't have worked this hard to be this offensive if it wasn't profitable. Be a whole different Chantal, a whole different Foodie Beauty channel.
I will send you an iPad. I need Jesus. No, you people need Jesus. You people need Jesus. Jesus is on my side. Jesus is making me successful for a reason, so I help people. Except white people. Fuck you. Rob punching ham sandwiches. Can you send me Sam? Sure. Sam. Ugh. I'm so drunk, guys. Don't listen to anything I say. I'm sorry. I'm drunk. When I'm drunk, I hate white people. I don't know. I just fucking hate being white. Charlie Gold. She's fucking got a 5 head. She's a piece of shit hypocrite who sits there like, this woman eats pussy. Really?
See, even a year ago, almost a year ago, she was ragging on the reactors, using the reactors for content. Nothing has changed. Chantal's over there saying, I have changed. I'm a different person. Here is this Cuba rage from almost a year ago, and she's doing and saying the same things that she did before. Now, some might argue, well, this is a bit different. She's inebriated. She's been in Kuwait. She has not been inebriated since she's been in Kuwait. I respectfully would like to argue with that. I have seen her live streams where her pupils were blasted, and you have to wonder why. Like if she took something, possibly. So this rage, she is a bit inebriated, but she's in Kuwait. And even without the chemicals, she still rages. Rage seems to follow her wherever she goes. She's got an anger problem. She has said that. She's not received therapy or help for that. No coping skills, no coping mechanisms. So what has she changed exactly? Maybe her clothes, but nothing else. It's the same old Chantal wherever she goes.
Bitch, get on the fucking scale. You bitch. You fucking made your whole fucking life about Amber Lynn. You are under Amber Lynn's fupa. You fucking 5-head, ugly, piece of shit, loser. You know what? You deserve that. You made enough money off of us, fat chicks. When you're morbidly obese, uglier, you're so uglier than Amber Lynn and I. Your face is uglier, okay? So Amber Lynn and I can lose weight and be fucking whatever you think is hot. It's really sad that you place all of your worth.
You know, I would like to argue that point, Chantal. Can you and Amberlyn Reed physically lose weight? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody in the world, if you're got a few extra pounds or more than a few extra pounds, you can take the steps and physically lose the weight. Here's the problem with Foodie and Amber. if we're going to be honest, neither one of them really wants to lose the weight. They have the money, they have the time, they have the resources. If they really put their mind to it and if they did the work, they could lose the weight, but they really don't want to, because this is part of the act. This is part of the spectacle. This is how they get attention. They can yell and scream about fat shaming or fat phobia. It's part of their shield. It's part of their identity. If Chantal were not super morbidly obese and coming on camera, monetizing her problem with food, if she wasn't raging or doing the party favors on camera and getting high, you took away all the toxic stuff, what would be left to watch? Not much. I mean, nothing else that would keep people interested. And another thing, if Chantal, let's just say she did lose the weight. Let's just say she get down to a healthy weight. Chantal's got an ego and she's a narcissist. She would be so much worse because she would be so much more full of herself. So much more full of herself than she is right now. There is a difference between confidence and arrogance, and she is arrogant. Very, very, very rude and arrogant. Very rude and arrogant.
And what people think of your weight. Amberlynn and I would never. That's the difference, bitch. So you know what? Take your reactions and shove them up your fucking ass, because no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck, bitch. Get on the scale, bitch. Get on the scale.
You get on the scale. When's the last time you've been on the scale? When is the last true weigh-in you ever did? I think I know. When you were with BB, you were in the neighborhood of 360 pounds at that time. And I remember that number because I went looking because I was curious about when your last true weigh-in was. Not the manipulated weigh-ins that you've done at the villa where the scale is broken or you turn back the weight about 70 to 100 pounds. A true weigh-in. The last true weigh-in you gave people, and it happened on Yaba's stream, she was covering you, was at BB's. You were on the scale and it said 360 pounds. That was the last time you got on the scale. And every time you claimed to have lost weight. I've also noticed that when you say what your weight is, for some reason you are obsessed with staying in the 330s. It's 330 pounds or 350. You'll never say 400 or 495 pounds. It's always 330. I don't know what it is about that number you are obsessed with. But if that weight were true, that means you would be actually lower in weight than you were when you were BB. And we all know that's not true. You've gained a lot since then. A lot.
Get on the scale. You wanted to delete your fucking channel. Amberlynn lost more weight than you will ever lose, bitch. She's hotter than you will ever be, bitch.
And this was a year ago. And there used to be a time where Amber was bigger than Chantal. But honestly, they're both about in the same weight range. Very, very close. Chantal might actually weigh more than Amber. I don't know Amber's exact weight, but if I had to guess at Chantal's weight, and I take into account that she is short, she's 5 feet tall, and sometimes when you're short, the weight will look like more than what it is just because you are short. If I had to take a guess, Chantal is somewhere in the neighborhood of 525 pounds, 550, easily. She's put on that much weight.
Get the fuck on the scale and shut the fuck up. That's my thought about Charlie. That was always my problem about Charlie. And you know what? Stating on Poutine Princess. Poutine Princess pays your fucking bills, and you will always have to live with that notion that I pay your bills. My videos pay your bills. My mess.
And you know what? Because of us reactors, you're able to pay your bills. How about that? How about that, Chantal? How about that? Because of the reactors covering you and keeping you relevant, you're able to pay your bills. because of people finding out about you and finding your channel and signing up for memberships and giving you super chats. You're able to pay your bills, which without YouTube, you'd be nothing. You'd be out on the street. You're not even employable. Nobody would hire you. You're not able to do a regular job. You can't even do a desk job. You're not nice to people. You wouldn't be good on the phone doing customer service. So what are you talking about? I pay everybody's bills. No, we pay our bills over here. We put on your video. We react to it. Trust me, that's work. Because 6 to 10 hours a day reviewing your crap, going through all the garbage, trying to find the stuff that people are interested in and put it into a video that's interesting, work, mama. And here's a little fact. Hey, this is the ironic part of it all. Do you know that because of last year and you doing 6 to 10 hours a day and me having to keep up with all your nonsense, I actually lost 20 pounds. That ain't no lie. I lost 20 pounds just reacting to you because I would just be trying to keep up and keep up and keep up. I lost 20 pounds reacting to you while you gain the weight, girl. Okay? That's how busy you kept me and everybody else. So you want to talk about I pay everybody's bills? No. No, everybody else pays your bills. Everybody's putting money in your pocket because you don't earn it. Turning on a camera and ranting and raving and getting mad and acting ridiculous, that ain't earning no money. That is you being privileged to be on YouTube to make a living. So get it straight.
This pays your bills, bitch. Yeah. Who's winning? Me. Because you know what? I can fart on camera and make 20K a month. You have to fucking talk about me to make
that. You know what? Put that to the test. Let's see you do it. Let's see you do it. The last time you got 20K a month was during the whole Natter drama. And that's because the two of you were doing tag team live streams back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from morning till night. That's how you got that 20K paycheck. Hey, Chantal, when's the last time you had a 20K paycheck? When's the last time? It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. It's been a while. Imagine being a big YouTuber, making the money that you do on YouTube and taking out payday loans. You taking out payday loans, Miss Big YouTuber? Pathetic.
big money, you dumb cunt. Yeah, that's right. Report me for bullying. I don't give a fuck. You people have bullied me and Amber Lynn for fucking years. We get to talk about when we're drunk on Havana number 7. If you don't like it, goodbye. Goodbye. Seriously. What can their permissions really be? Seriously. I mean, come on.
And anybody who thinks that the reactors pick on Chantal, we're not picking on Chantal. We just give our feelings, our thoughts, our opinions, our theories, our everything on Chantal based on the content that she produces. And you want to talk about fake outrage? She's giving us fake outrage right now. She hates the reactors, right? But on the same note, she freaks out if we react to other people because she's got to have the attention all on her. She knows that her income depends on the attention that she receives. The attention keeps her relevant. On the day that the reactors did not react to her and did a blackout, she freaked out. So on one hand, I hate the reactors. They're stealing my content, blah, blah, blah. But if we react to somebody else, then she rages about that too. I mean, make it make sense. I don't want them reacting to me, but if they react to somebody else, then I'm going to go off about that. You can't win with Foodie.
Am I not right? Am I not right? Do your Alex's shook impression? Okay, girl. I don't know. I don't really. What does he sound like? So this is going to be interesting. Sorry, Gayla. I'm fucking pissed off, and I'm letting it all out when I'm drunk. This is my true feelings.
Yep, I will agree there. This was the truest and the most honest you've ever been. Mask off. And you don't want to face yourself. You don't want to face truth. That's why you avoid the Cuba rage. Anybody brings it up, anybody plays it, you immediately run away. Because you don't want your new beezers to see this. But you know what? I'm doing a react so they can. So screw you. I hope they do see it. I hope they watch the entire video that's on Just Sayin's channel and they see how awful you are. Because when you come back and you start acting like this, then they might get it through their thick heads that you lied, that you haven't changed. You're still the awful, offensive, hateful, evil being that you've always been. You're too old to change, Foodie. You're too set in your ways. You have no interest in changing. You have no interest in bettering yourself. This is who you are. This is who you've always been. This is who you'll always be. Until your last day, this is who you are.
No, ALR doesn't fucking deserve it. Give me a break. Okay, let's talk about it. Why does ALR deserve it? What does ALR do that pisses you off so much? She says, morning. She says things with EEN that pisses you off. You need a fucking life. What does she do that pisses you off so much? She doesn't lose weight like you want her to. She doesn't look bang and eats 10 nuggets. Ooh, sorry. Get a fucking life. Go suck it up. Go eat 10 nuggets and fucking choke, bitch. Who gives a fuck? If she eats 10 nuggets and she's fucking 600 pounds, live with it and be mad. Fucking shit. I never seen people so mad over a fat person eating nuggets or a shrimp ring. Oh, she's losing subscribers. She's eating shrimp. Oh, no. Really? Really? You're going to shame somebody for their weight? Karma's coming for you. Joyce, I don't know if you noticed, but your face checked out 10 years ago. So kindly go fuck yourself with a fucking broom, okay? How about that, Joyce? Have you looked in the mirror?
I'm going to remind everybody yet again. She's not talking to the reactors saying these things. She's talking to her own viewers, her own VIBs. Keep that in mind. She's not speaking directly to the reactors. She's talking to people on her channel that support her, that watch her videos, that watch her live streams, that put money into her pocket. This is what I'm meaning about abusive behavior. They will do offensive things. They will do hurtful things. They'll say hurtful things because what they're doing is not just dishing out the hurt. They're testing your boundaries. And they will keep testing them and pushing them back until you say, enough. I've had it. I can't take any more. I'm not going to take any more. I'm done. And she likes to push people. She likes to poke at people. She likes to offend people. And as long as you stay in there and take it, she'll keep giving it to you.
I can't imagine being you, actually. I actually fucking feel sorry for you. You look like 10 miles of rough road. Everyone could have won in the chat for Joyce.
So she's encouraging people in her own chat to go after a viewer. And you think your VIBs, you're safe? You think because you pay $5, you're safe from this anger, from this rage, from this hateful behavior? No, you're not safe. You're not safe. You're not even safe if you decide you've had enough and you decide to go to somebody else's chat. If Foodie sees you there or one of the Beezers see you there and they tell Chantal, she might turn around and turn you into content. Talk about you in a live stream. Talk about you in a community post. That's how hateful and wrathful and vindictive this woman is. Because not only does she want to control her VIBs and her viewers, like she wants to control where you go on YouTube and who you watch. There's no freedom around Chantal.
Woo! Old geriatric bitch with another old geriatric bitch
Age shaming.
criticizing younger, more attractive women who are overweight.
You being attractive and young is debatable, but go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna stop. Sorry, life is beautiful. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. I'm speaking my opinion tonight. I don't give a shit.
And see, it's this attitude right here. This attitude, this rudeness, This right here is the reason why Chantal is not at 100K yet. She's stuck around 93K. She could have been at 100K ages ago. Could have got her YouTube silver play button plaque that YouTube will send you if and when you reach 100K. That's like their little reward. The more subscribers you have, the more plaques they send you. But the first one is a silver YouTube play button. Charlie Gold has one, has had one for ages. Has Chantal gotten hers yet? No. Will she probably ever get it? No. Why? Because of this right here. Because her channel has a huge turnover rate. She gains people, then she acts this way, and then she loses people. And she's always had this arrogant attitude of, oh, well, if I offend or hurt my VIBs and they leave, more people will enter. She's had that attitude for the longest, but lately, there's less people that are signing up for memberships. There's less people interested in her content. So hence why she's freaking out. Because that old system that she depended on to keep her arrogance and her evil going ain't working no more.
Sorry. I look really good. Joyce, the only thing that looks good in your profile picture is your fucking visor. Hiding your face. Sorry. Anyone else would fuck Joyce Dawn? Not me. I would rather fuck a fucking amoeba. But there you go. Joyce Dawn is the one of the prime examples of people judging people like me and in Berlin. Ugly as fuck. Projecting as fuck. Old as fuck. Projecting as fuck. Hey, Joyce Dawn. Suck it, bitch. You wish you were me and Amberlynn, you fucking old piece of shit. Report me to YouTube. Oh no. Too bad you couldn't talk to Natter like this. Oh, Shell, are you offended that I'm speaking my mind? Go fuck yourself. Joyce was clicked from the spawn. So uncultured, so brave. Oh yes, Ziggy. Stay bothered, you motherfucker. Stay bothered.
Do you Beezers get it now? She's a bully. She was a bully when she was younger. She's a bully now. And now that she's got an audience on YouTube, she uses that audience to be a bully. And she's even a bully to them. Do you get it now? Is it coming right through? Are you getting it? She's a bully. She's mean. She's nasty. She manipulates. She stresses people out. You can go to Chantal's channel for the next 6 months to a year. There's not going to be any positive content, I promise you. It's going to be negative all the time. You're not going to look forward to what you're about to see. You're going to open up her page and see her acting ridiculous, probably high, raging, maybe fake raging. You're not going to look forward to her content. It's going to leave you feeling negative and drained. And I know this as a reactor. That's why I took a break from Chantal, because it got to be too much. Especially when she started talking about the deviant essay, I just noped out for a little while and did my ambiance videos because it just got too dark. That's what you got to look forward to for Chantal. Dark, toxic, stressful content. Her coming on camera and doing the fake crying and stressing people out and getting them concerned about her, talking about other people, talking about reactors. That's what the Chantal show is. That's what it'll always be.
Stay bothered. Oh my god, where's my water? Oh no. Let's go get some rum punch. Let's go get some rum punch, French fries, and white privilege sandwich. What do you think? Who else? People are reporting you to YouTube on Twitter. And for what, Mistress Rebecca? Do you think I give a fuck? Answer me right now. Do you think I give a fuck? For what? It reporting me for what? Speaking my mind? It's not against terms of service, bitch. So go fuck yourself, you psychotic fucking bitch. report me. Am I deleted yet? Oh, I'm still alive. I guess I'm not deleted. People tried to delete me, but it didn't fucking happen. I'm killing.
She's acting this way because she knows if people do report her, it's going to take at least a couple of days for YouTube to start looking into it. That's why she felt so free to act this way. It's not like Twitch where somebody reports somebody and they can get banned that night. She knows the system. She knows how to game the system.
Killing my channel, speaking how? For speaking my mind?
By the time they get around to it, she's already dirty deleted it, so she knows how to play the game.
What? Unsubscribe then. Honestly, you think people are going to delete me, Norma Jean, you fucking moron? For people but they allow people like FFG from a Motel 6 give me shit.
And there we go, Motel 6 shaming. And we saw what she was living in Kuwait. Not shaming people over there and how they live. The comments that came because of where Sala lived had to do with her mouth, talking up the place, saying that he was a highly successful businessman and she could quit YouTube at any time and he would take care of her. And then we saw the place and we're like, wow, I mean, this is just stripped down, bare, humble living. If that's what it was, she should have told us before she left and then nobody would have said a thing. But she exaggerated what was up. She lied. See, that's what people gets the most angry and upset is the lies, constant lies, the lying. But she's Motel 6 shaming, and isn't it just ironically funny that she goes to Kuwait and she has to live in a most humble way? And you know she was hating it. Oh, she was hating it.
Seriously, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. I called people ugly, so cares? So what? Delete me then. I honestly don't care. Because I will survive anything that comes my way. That's how I am. I'm a survivor. Deal with the consequences. When you deleted my channel the first...
You know, no. You can't call yourself a survivor because you were never a victim of anything to begin with. Everything that's ever happened to you is a result of a choice that you made for yourself. So don't call yourself a survivor. You survived nothing. And you're a victim of nothing. Let's get that straight.
This time, I dealt with it. And I actually make more money now because of that. So thank you, Charlie. I make triple the income I fucking made because of you. I actually owe you a good night out on the town, you fucking dumb idiot. Seriously. Like, you can take away a platform, but you can't take away someone's audience. How it goes. Sorry. Yes, rum punch and Sammy's and fries. Yes. No, but seriously, like Charlie's like, ugh, she's a predator. I'm gonna make up drama because I'm so mad, because I'm so jealous, because I'm a fucking piece of shit, and I'm nothing without Foodie Beauty's content. So you know what? I'm gonna make up something, and I'm gonna clutch my pearls. Hi, Angela. I remember Jim Carrey saying, "I wish that everybody in the world could become famous and make millions of dollars and have everything they fucking want in life." So here's the thing:
Fake tears.
that threesome. That I was in love with him. Yeah. So obviously, if I'm in love with somebody, I don't want to see them fucking someone else. That's the only problem I had. But now I'm not in love with.
Wait, I'm going to go back to that part. Let me go back to that part. Because she said something and I got something to say about it. I just want to get it all.
Look at me, I had fupa surgery only to get a fupa times 3. Ooh. You can erase your fupa, but you won't love yourself for it. Yeah, you're fake. You're fake.
So she's putting down people that get surgery. Okay.
Sorry. I hate fake people. Who else is fake? Who else can we call down? I do. Do you guys know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you not follow people? People on fuck Didi. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Natter. Oh, I'm not gonna hate on Didi. I'm not gonna hate.
You know what? This my blood's starting to boil because I remember Chantal getting online in live streams on her community post saying that something traumatic happened with Didi and Natter. And the language she was using, she said that she was pressured to do something with Didi and Natter. Y'all are about to hear she lied.
On Didi. You know what? I'm not gonna fucking hate on Didi and Natter tonight. No. I'm gonna hate on learning to be fearless because you're fucking fake. Ooh, 3-wick candle, $200.
So Learn to Be Fearless is another channel on YouTube. She does very well. So here's Chantal coveting somebody else's success yet again.
Sorry. Yeah, I ate her pussy, so what? Why do you guys hate on pussy? Every pussy smells. If you are like, ooh, her pussy smells, your pussy has smelled at some.
Okay, so I played this part for a reason. All those live streams you did, Chantal, all those community posts where you said something traumatic happened, that you were pressured to do stuff. You're saying, I'm still traumatized. Yet here you are in this Cuba rage and you're talking about it freely. And if something of an essay nature happened between the three of you, you wouldn't be able to talk about it this way. You'll be upset. You're not. You fake, phony victim for pay, victim for views. That's what you are. And you're disgusting. You are disgusting to those of us that have been through certain things for real. Using those topics to make money. You want my opinion? I think those occasions that you were with Natter and Didi, you did it because that was the only way that you could be with Natter. You're such a desperate, thirsty, pathetic female that you would say, yeah, I'll have relations with her too if it means I get to be around you. You're just that thirsty, you would say yes to that. So nothing traumatic happened between the three of you. You wanted Natter, but you couldn't have him without her being there. So you said yes to it. You may not have liked watching them together. You may not have been 100% okay, but nothing traumatic happened. So all those live streams you did where you're saying, he traumatized me, he hurt me, bullshit. Bullshit. And it's a mockery to those of us who've been through some shit, Chantal. Some real shit. How dare you? You did what you did because you wanted a piece of Natter, but you couldn't have a piece of Natter without Didi being in the room. And you want to talk about pathetic? Watching the guy that you like have sex with another woman and you don't like it, but you're not going to leave the room, you're not going to leave the house and go home. You're just going to sit there and watch it happen? Pathetic.
Point. If you have a pussy and you, give me a break. Your pussy ain't all that. Give me a fucking break. If you have a pussy and you hate on other women's pussy, you're a traitor to women. You know what? You're a traitor.
You're a hater of women.
So what if her pussy smells a little bit like fucking fish? It's natural.
No, it ain't. I gotta say something. No, it ain't. No, this is wrong. Any of the ladies in my audience can attest to that. No, it ain't freaking natural to smell like fish in certain areas of your body. No, 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 wrong, wrong answer. No, it doesn't smell like fish. If it smells like a tuna can, you need some medication. You need to go to the doctor. You need to fix that. That's just nasty. It happens. It doesn't mean you've been sleeping with people. It could be from something else, but you need to get it fixed. That ain't natural. If you think it's natural, there's something wrong with you, Chantal. Somebody lied to you.
We smell.
No, we don't.
Okay?
You smell, we don't.
Our pussies are not perfect. There's not a perfect pussy. Alright? Alright? So yeah, Dee pussy fucking wasn't perfect. But you know what? Who gives a fuck? Alright? Stop fucking hating on.
So she's talking about doing things with Dee. Does she look traumatized talking about it? Does she look upset to remember what happened? No. I don't see it. I don't see it. Nothing. Nothing there. So she lied about it being a traumatic event. Oh, I was so traumatized. It was so horrible. You did it because you wanted to be with Natter. And that was the only way you could be. He did not want to be with you alone. He had to have Dee Dee in the room just to get the job done. There, I said it.
People for imperfect pussies. Because my pussy's not perfect. If I don't wash it, it smells like fucking barracuda. Alright?
Well, then you never wash it. So, hey, girl, listen, if you got the whole seafood mark between your legs, you go and you do what you got to do. But that's just nasty.
My pussy's. I'm gonna be the first person on the internet to admit my pussy smells like fish. Once in a while.
Why would you admit something like that? This is gross. It's gross. It's gross. I'm saying that as a person and a woman, that is gross. It's gross to walking around smelling like that. Girl, come on, get it together.
Wow.
Over-the-counter medication, look into it.
Alright, my pussy smells like fucking ricotta.
Gross.
Alright? Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better?
Girl, if you smell like a fish and you've got the ricotta situation happening at the same time, you got multiple issues you need to address. Talk to a doctor.
About yourself? That my pussy smells like ricotta? There you go. Alright? Whatever you gotta believe. Okay? Actually, if it wasn't for the fact that I was in love with Natter, that's the only problem I had with that threesome.
Boom! She just said it. She just said it. Right there. If it weren't for the fact that I was in love with Natter, I would have had no problem with that occasion. She just said it. So there was no trauma. She lied. She straight up lied. She lied. There was no trauma. She wasn't traumatized by what happened. She went into it and she did it because she wanted to be with him. What I say? All that hoo-ha about I was so traumatized and I'm still trying to get over it. Bullshit. You're not getting over nothing. You may not have liked seeing the two of them together, but you did it because you wanted a piece of him. Why? I don't know. I mean, what in the world are you and Dee Dee fighting over? For real? What? What? I've seen him. I've heard him. I don't get it. Y'all are fighting over a scrap of nothing important.
That I was in love with him. Yeah. So obviously, if I'm in love with somebody, I don't want to see them fucking someone else.
So why'd you agree to it? Because you knew that was what was going to happen. If they said, hey, this is what's up, and if you don't like it, why not get in your car and go home? Why agree to it? Are you that desperate and thirsty you just go through with something you don't like? Pathetic. Pathetic all day.
That's the only problem I had. But now
That's the only problem. No trauma.
I'm not in love with Natter anymore. I'm in love with someone else. So now I don't give a fuck if he dives for her face first and doing her fucking cunt. I don't give a shit.
And that's another question I have. You hate Dee Dee and Natter so much, allegedly. How could you have sex with them in the first place? That doesn't make sense to me. If I looked at somebody and I hate them, I cannot do the most intimate of things with that person. I can't take my clothes off and do that. How could you? How could you go through with that? It doesn't make sense to me. Explain it. I don't see how it would be possible to feel any kind of arousal from a situation like that.
I don't give a shit. Doesn't bug me. Because I have someone else right now. Actually, it really fucking helped me. Yeah, I love Natter a lot. I did love him a lot.
No, what you said the first time was correct. I love Natter a lot. The first statement was the truest. I love Natter a lot, and you still do. That is your true love. You were never in love with Sala. He was just there, a distraction, a deflection from whatever. Your true love has always been that. The two of you are too much alike in the wrong ways, but you are each other's soulmates from hell. And when you go back home to Canada, you're going to be seeing and talking to him again. He knows exactly what to say to you to charm you, to get that money out of you. And you're going to let it happen because you're a pathetic, stupid female. That's what you are.
I did. Well, so, what can I say? Now, now, it's a little bit different. That's all. That's all. What's that, man?
Oh, stop the fake tears.
I'm bored. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I've never seen the Drug Hotel. My Revisted is better than Cuba. I need to be more stoned for this. Influencer with 100,000 subscribers, they're a fake fuck. I hope you're happy that you followed it. Pretty cheap. Is there rum punch? Rum punch fake fuck? Rum punch fake fuck Instagram influencer fake fuck YouTube fake fuck influencer. I will rise on another platform, just like I.
Okay, I'm glad that Just Saying included this so you guys can see it. Let me blow it up. Just so we're clear, look at the chat. Look at the chat. Do you see it's open chat? No. This is all VIB chat. This is all people that paid their $5. It's closed, membership only chat. So all this insulting and going after people, they were VIBs. They were the ones giving extra support to Chantal, and she's going off on them.
I did, five-head fucking bitch, when you tried to fucking send your harem after me, repeatedly deleting my channel. Guess who rose from the fucking ashes, bitch? Me. Guess who's making more money because you fucking deleted?
Are you trying to compare yourself to the phoenix, the mythical creature? You're not the phoenix. You never rose from the ashes because you have yet to burn. You can feel the flames around your feet right now, but you haven't completely burned. So if you haven't burned yet, how can you rise from the ashes and start again and the whole thing with rebirth? Don't compare yourself to a phoenix. You're not a phoenix. Phoenix is about rebirth. You're not about change. You're not about evolution. You're not about evolving, becoming a better person. You're still the same.
Did me from YouTube. Me, actually, I'm tripling my fucking income because of you, dumb asshole.
Not anymore.
Yes. You did a good job. You did a really good job getting me off of YouTube. Stay mad. Stay mad. And guess what? You're gonna get after this Cuba views, you're gonna get a neck reveal that's going to make you even more mad. Even more mad. And the ego is gonna make you even more mad. Gracias, muchachos. I fucking love it. I love when people fucking hate me for no reason. I love it.
Yeah, she wants people to hate her. Like I said earlier, she wants to be the villain. She wants to be the bad guy. She revels in the attention. To the point where the character Foodie Beauty that Chantal Marie created for YouTube has taken completely over the person Chantal Marie and her life. The person Chantal Marie does not take care of things off of YouTube. Her house is a mess. Her pets are neglected. Her finances are in ruin. She's not bettering herself. All of her energy is spent on the character, the YouTube character, Foodie Beauty, in the Foodie Beauty show. As long as she's got that camera on and facing forward, she can forget and ignore everything behind her. And her success on YouTube depends on how long she can keep this drama going and keep the money flowing. And right now, she and Natter and Didi are freaking the F out because people are just starting to wake up and realize that a lot of this drama is fake and phony. It's planned, it's scripted. Everybody's been saying, oh, it can't be planned, it can't be scripted. She's not that smart. As I've said, you don't have to have a 200 IQ or be a rocket scientist to know how to scam people. You just got to know how to do it. And trust me, she does, he does. Didi is an accomplice to both of them. You don't think they've had phone calls discussing what they're going to say on their live streams? What the arc for the week is going to be? How they're going to go off on each other? You guys haven't noticed how when she does a live, as soon as she's done, he goes live and then she goes back live. You guys haven't picked up on that? I know a lot of people have. Or they'll go live at the same time and react to each other for extra drama. There's a lot of obvious hints. Even in Kuwait, she did a live stream. While she was doing a live stream talking about Natter, somebody in her chat said, oh, he just went live. And immediately she perked up and said, oh, really? Let me go check. Who goes to check on their abuser? Someone who hurt them and did deviant essay. Who does that? Why would you be interested? But she was. They're still talking. He showed up with all those groceries recently. Who do you think bought them? Who do you think pays for the phone and the internet? Who do you think does that? Foodie. Definitely Foodie. They were never completely done. They'll never be done. As long as Chantal is on YouTube making money, as long as she's got a nickel in her pocket, there's going to be Natter right next to her wanting that nickel. And that's a fact.
It gives me ammunition. I made $500 super chats on this stream. That must make people so mad. I fucking love it. Give a fuck about assholes. There are people here that love you. Thank you, Gail. I love you guys. You know I love you guys.
I love you guys, but I just spent the last hour and 48 minutes cursing out some of you. It's just like, I love you guys now. See, again, this is abusive behavior. Let me go off and rage on you and hurt you and humiliate you and then turn around and love bomb you. This is what abusers do. Hurt, love bomb, hurt, love bomb, hurt, love bomb. They do that to keep you from walking away. And in Chantal's case, she wants people to stick around because they give her money. It's all self-motivated. It's not because she cares about people.
I'm just very open and honest,
And she loves people so much that she won't even let them comment for free in the comments section. She turns the comments off. She doesn't want people to say what they got to say for free. No, you got to pay for it. She's going to make sure you pay for it. But she loves you guys so much, right? She loves you so much. Yeah, she loves your money so much.
No, I'm not miserable, Queenie. You obviously are queenly because you follow me all day, every day.
See, there we go. She was so nice a minute ago. VIB chat, going off on one of the VIBs again.
And you think I'm miserable? Sorry, I don't think about you. I can say that. But you watch every single one of my moves. You, everybody, Charlie, all reaction channels, all are so fucking up my ass. I have the advantage here. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. And you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop obsessing over me because I'm entertaining. And two, I make you fucking paycheck. You know it. So fuck you.
Yep. I won't deny the truth of that. I make a little money off Foodie. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So I won't deny the truth of that. But at the same time, we help you make a paycheck. You ungrateful wench. We react to you. We keep you relevant. Be grateful. Stop being so hateful. Stop with the fake outrage. And stop using people like Natter to throw strikes because you're too much of a coward to do it yourself. Yeah, I remember. I remember you using Natter to throw 147 copyright strikes at people. That came from you, not him. You told him to do it because that meant your channel stayed safe. You told him, you take the risks for me. You're a soldier in my war. You go out and you fight for me. So he did. Because he knew he'd get money from you anyway. That wasn't his hand doing that. That was yours. That way you could just sit back at the back of the chessboard saying, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. You've always maintained that position, Chantal. It wasn't me. Somebody else did it. Look over there. Yet you're the one who rages the most about the reaction channels.
Make all your reaction channels a very cushy living. So
Wrong. I don't make a cushy living off of you. I don't. Several others don't. There's a few channels that do extremely well, and more power to them. But we're not making thousands over here. That I can assure you.
suck my balls. That's all I gotta say about that. I make all you reaction channels a very cushy living.
Wrong.
You're welcome. And you know what? Like I said, yeah, you give me attention, you make me relevant, whatever. I don't begrudge reaction channels for that. Actually, I welcome it. Thank you. Absolutely.
She just admitted it. She does a lot of things she does on camera are for us. I mean, yeah, they're for the viewers as well. It's everybody's trash TV, but a lot of the extravagant, over the top, offensive behavior, she's doing that on purpose for the reaction channels. So we'll cover her because we got to have something to talk about. And her going out in the middle of the desert and petting camels, what can we say about that? So this outrage about the reaction channels, it's fake, it's phony. She'll rage if we cover her. She'll rage if we cover somebody else. And you can't win with Chantal.
But I still fucking hate white people. And you're not gonna change my mind. And you can.
You know this rage is the rage she's got going on right now is fake and phony because she can't even keep a straight face. She keeps laughing.
Report me to you. What are you gonna do? Report this channel. Okay, let's see. Click report. Baby hair. You think I'm gonna fucking? Oh my god. Proud of fucking your geriatric girlfriend and her fucking mother, because obviously this is what you're doing. Oh, I hate you so much.
Talking about Didi.
I paid your rent and you treat me like shit. I paid your fucking rent and you move on to fucking Didi from Lachine.
What I say, Chantal is not a truly generous person. If she does something for you, the more she does for you, the more she's going to hold it over your head. Once she does something for you, she owns you. You are now a possession and you will never escape her.
With a great pussy? I pay your rent and you fucking great pussy?
Apparently you did too. You had a little threesome situation going on with the both of them. How'd you do that?
Really? Really? I'm gonna post my pussy on OnlyFans right now.
Ew.
Right the
Please don't. Nobody deserves that kind of punishment.
fuck down. Right the fuck down.
Nope, no, please don't do that.
Alright. I post yeah. I posted my vagina on OnlyFans. Go check it out, Sophia.
No, thank you. I don't want to get sick tonight.
Go check it out.
I'll pass.
Go check it out. Tell me if it's gray. Tell me if it's gray and smelly like fucking sweat, like you made me fucking eat her out with her fucking.
All right. No. Okay. So you guys saw earlier in the live stream that part where she said earlier in this live stream, I quote, I had no problem with everything that happened. The only thing I did not like was seeing her and him together. That's what she said. Now she's changing her story.
fucking blindfold. She looks like fucking Stephen Harper
Now she's trying to say she was forced.
with her fucking blindfold, and you made me eat her the fuck out.
See, she's using that language. She said earlier, I had no problem with it. Now she's saying that Natter forced her. She's trying to paint herself a victim of something that did not happen. I'm not going to let you get away with that, Chantal. I'm not going to let you get away with it. You're making a mockery of those who've been through SA and DV. I'm not going to let you do that. Not on my watch. No, ma'am. No. You're a victim for pay. You're a victim for views, but you're not a true victim. You're certainly not a survivor. To be a survivor, you have to go through something and survive something. You've never survived anything. You've not been through anything. And the things you've been through are things that you put yourself through. You put yourself in those situations. You made those choices. But you cannot sit here on one live stream and keep changing your story and acting like I'm the victim, feel sorry for me. And you're doing it to get money out of these people, to get those super chats. A victim for super chats. You're disgusting.
Out. You fucking disgusting prick.
By the way, trigger warning. She's going to talk about some stuff that may trigger people. I don't want that to happen. I'm just showing this to show how awful she is.
I fucking hate you. I swear to God. I swear to God. You fucking made me eat out of her gray pussy.
No, he didn't. He did not make you do anything. You said earlier that he didn't do that. Just shut up right now.
And she's fucking sweaty and disgusting. And
how do you think you smell? You don't bathe. You just said earlier the Barracuda and ricotta. So you're not too clean either, girl. You know?
you made me eat her the fuck out, and she's 47, and she looks like her fucking mother who you fed salmonella. Shit, who smacks women and fucking punches them out. But you're a piece of shit. I love her. I always survive. Always. Always.
You know, you're using the wrong language. You said, I always survive. I think the correct terms we're looking for here is you always escape consequence. Surviving is one thing, escaping is another. You escape consequence, but you can't escape forever, Chantal. At some point, you got to pay the piper.
Thank you. No one else will have me? What do you think you are, Meredith? You look like fucking shoe leather.
Again, talking to VIBs, y'all can see in the chat. This is closed chat. Talking to her special members. So anyone who's a beezer, get it through your head, get it in quick. This is how she gets, and this is how she talks to people that support her. She has no respect for you. You're not a real person to her. You're just a name on a screen, giving her money. She's an addict. And because she's an addict, and because she has addictions that have gone untreated, she hasn't gone to therapy, she hasn't gone to counseling, she still has a raging out of control addiction that she's been partaking in Cuba. And I'm talking about the food. She does have a BED. She is a binge eater because she has all these things going on. Those of you in her chat, you are enablers. You are enabling this woman. You should never enable an addict. If you want to give support to her, there are other ways to do it without enabling the addiction and the addict. That's just my opinion. If you enable an addict and they have a raging addiction, where do you think your money's going to go? What do you think is going to happen? She's not using the money you give her to better herself. She's using the money to make herself worse.
You think you're a prize? What? You think anyone's gonna fuck you? Seriously. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Look at your face.
You look like a piece of chewed up leather. Anyone gonna fuck you? Really? You think people are gonna fuck you before they fuck me? Is that what your point is? What? Look at this bitch Meredith, and look at me.
Talking about a member.
You think anyone's gonna fuck you before they fuck me? I don't think so. Bitch. You're horrid. You're horrid. Meredith, your man of 12 years would rather fuck me than you. Guaranteed. Because you're a cunt and you're dried up. Guaranteed by your attitude. No one's fucking you. You're too miserable to be fucked good. If you were fucked good, you wouldn't be miserable.
Okay, I've had enough of her foul mouth. I don't think we need to go any further. There's still another hour left. So anybody who's interested in the Cuba rage, if you're a beezer and you're not really into the reaction thing, which I understand, but if you want to know what you're in for, because you are in for it, if you want to go to JUSTSAYIN's channel and watch the Cuba rage without any reaction, I encourage that. That way you can brace yourself for what I know is coming, what the reactors know is coming. You want to see Chantal at her most honest and her worst, how she is when she gets high and when she gets drunk and she's angry and she's abusive. Feel free to watch it there too. Feel free. Make your own opinion. Have your own thoughts. Exercise your right to check out things yourself. But this is the Chantal that everybody's going to be dealing with again when she gets home, because she's going to be back on Canadian soil, have access to all the party favors, the alcohol, and she's going to get on camera and she's going to just lose it. And those of you in her VIB chat, you're not going to be safe. You're not going to be safe. You're not going to be safe from her wrath, from her embarrassing you, humiliating you, calling you out, using the fact that she's got a YouTube channel to put you on blast. It's going to happen. It may not happen today or next week, but it's going to happen. It always does. That's why she's lost so many beezers, because of this behavior right here. But you'll find that out soon enough. All right. So I'm done with this reaction today. Hope everybody has a great day. If you happen to like this react, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.